start with JFET biasing. So this is a lot like what we've tackled with transistor biasing. Um, so mag-a-apply pa rin tayo dito class ng KVL, mag-a-apply pa rin tayo ng KCL, 'di ba? Tapos titignan pa rin natin yung loops natin. Because yung itsura ng mga circuits natin are still the same, 'di ba, with transistors. So last time we talked about yung different terminals ng transistor, field effect transistor, being gate, drain, and source, which are just analogous with our discussion dun sa bipolar junction transistor. So yung gate, analogous siya sa base, yung drain, analogous siya sa collector, and then yung source, analogous siya sa emitter. When we say analogous, di ba, sabi ko sa inyo, it's similar. So, parang pareho lang yung uses nila. The different name, of course, comes from the fact na these are different devices and they have different behaviors. Okay, kaya iba yung tawag, di ba? Para hindi tayo nagkakalito ito. So, paano kapag ka JFET or junction field effect transistor? Yan. Sabi niya dito, many techniques can be used to bias JFETs. In all the cases, however, the gate source junction is reverse bias. Ibig sabihin, class, kahit ano pa yung biasing natin, there is a common denominator between all of them. That is yung fact na yung gate source natin, gate source junction is reverse bias. Bakit? Kasi it comes from the fact na yung JFET natin, yan, yung JFET natin, di ba, meron siyang meron siyang advantage over bipolar junction transistor. Yung kanyang high input impedance. Yan. So when we put yung input class dun sa gate source, and we want it to have a very high impedance or resistance, yan, sort of like it. Kailangan yung gate source junction natin should be reverse bias, 'di ba? Kasi yung pagka-reverse bias, hindi nakakapasok ng maigi yung ating current, which is what is impedance is all about. So yung impedance means it's impeding or pinaprevent niya yung current na galing sa input. Okay? So we can use Shockley's equation in these biasing techniques of relate to of relation the ano to, of relate the input ay to relate the input and output values. Here, yan, so yung una nating biasing technique would be gate bias. So yun muna yung class yung i-discuss natin, si gate bias. Yan. So this is an example of a gate bias. Sabi niya dito, the negative gate voltage is applied through a resistor R sub G. Now, I didn't put everything dito sa PPT. I'm just gonna read class from our lecture, which I hope you have a copy. Sabi niya dito, RG can be any value but is usually 100, that's kilo ohm class, not kilovolt. Kasi resistance dapat to. So 100 kilo ohm daw usually or nandun sa order na yon class yung ating RG dapat, which is used to isolate the gate from ground for AC signals. RG is usually made equal to the value desired for the input impedance Zin of the amplifier. Yung sinasabi dito class na amplifier is yung buong circuit natin. So kung gusto daw natin yung RG should have the desired input impedance. And remember, we always want that input impedance to be very high para hindi class magkaroon ng influence um, yung ating supply voltage dun sa nagiging output current natin. Since the gate source junction of the JFET is reverse bias, its impedance is at least several hundred mega ohms. And therefore, Zin is equal to R sub G. Remember, since there is zero current in the gate lead of the JFET, the voltage drop across RG is zero. That means that ID is equal to IS. So, na-discuss na natin to class previously. Just check ko. Ayan, example apply next. Ayan. Balikan natin mamaya. Remember, di ba sabi natin for JFET, ID is just equal to IS. Yan. Ibig sabihin yung current daw natin dito sa source, equal lang dun sa nagiging current natin sa drain current. So, sir, paano yung sa gate current? Ayan. So, na-discuss din to before na sa videos natin if you watched. Ayan. So, walang effect yung or walang value yung ating gate um, current because yung ating input impedance ay masyadong mataas. That is yung resistance class dito sa part na to ng ating transistor amplifier or transistor circuit. So dahil class mataas yung ating impedance or resistance, wala na halos or masyado nang mababa class yung current na magpa-flow sa kanya. Okay, to the point na it's already safe to assume na that is equal to 0. Kapag ka class 0 yung ating gate current, ibig sabihin, from this point, VGG, hanggang dito class sa ating gate terminal, so 0 na yung ating current dyan. Ibig sabihin, walang voltage drop class, yung kahit anong component na nandyan. Okay, bakit? Kasi sabi ni Ohm's Law, V is equal to IR. Kung yung I natin or current ay 0, ayan, kung ito 0, 0 na yung buong voltage class. 0 times R, ayan, 0 yan. So, ibig sabihin yung RG natin dito, despite having a very large resistance, 0 yung kanyang voltage kasi wala nang current class na nagpo-flow sa gate terminal. Okay? So, wala yung effect class, walang voltage drop to. Okay? So, tatandaan nyo yun mamaya kasi gagamitin natin yun sa solving natin. Okay? Yung voltage ni RG ay equal sa 0. So, you can say that's VRG is equal to 0 volts. So, kung halimbawa, magka-KVL ako dito, class, hindi ko na isasama si RG. Bakit? Kasi wala naman siyang voltage, di ba, sa KVL ko. Kung i-add ko siya, o sige, i-add ko, pero 0 lang din yun, di ba? Yan. So, remember that. So the fixed VGG or yung supply voltage natin dito class causes the resulting VGS to be fixed. Kasi nga, ayan, walang nagiging voltage class yung ating resistor dito. Okay? Anong effect? So kapag ka yung VGS natin kinuha natin through KVL, ayan, so yung VGS class is ito. Kung tatandaan nyo class, yan yung VBE natin sa bipolar junction transistor. Diba? Naalala yung VBE. Pero dito sa JFET natin, hindi class fix yung value ni VGS unlike kay VBE. Kasi di ba yung VBE natin sa BJT panay 0.7. O dito, hindi siya class. Okay? Sinosolve natin yan using KVL. Ngayon, madali lang yun. Bakit? Kasi di ba sabi ko sa inyo, wala namang voltage class itong RG na to. Kung maki-KVL ako class, ayan, so burahin ko lang. And kung magki-KVL ako class, dito sa loop na to, na kinabibilangan ng VGG at saka VGS, this one, yan. Let's say that's loop number 1. So, yung magiging equation ko would be, ayan, VGG minus VR sub G minus VGS. Okay, equal to 0. Diba? Sabi natin yung VRG natin, that's 0. Yan. So, VGG natin is simply equal to VGS. Diba? So, yung VGS natin, actually, di natin siya kailangan isolve. Parang titignan lang natin, di ba, kung ano yung nagiging value ng VGG or yung supply battery natin dito sa may kuan, na to, VGG. Okay? Yan. So, negative VGG. Ayan. Ay negative pala to. Negative 2. Yan. So, negative VGS. Okay? Okay. Diba? The resulting level of drain current ID is now controlled by the Shockley's equation. Okay, so masasolve na natin class yan yung ating ID, which is yung output current natin using the Shockley's equation. IDSS multiplied by quantity 1 minus VGS over VP squared. And yung VGS na to, yung sinolve natin using KVL, IDSS and VP are constants. Ibig sabihin class, pagka bibigyan tayo ng circuit na JFET, ayan, na biasing, kailangan nandito yung mga values na yon kasama ng circuit class. Okay, these are constants. Okay? So, dapat may given na ganyan yung circuit natin sa problem. Let's apply class. Yan yung ating um, sinabi dito or diniscuss sa gate biasing. Apart class from VGS and ID, we are also tasked to solve for VDS. So, ito, solve natin using KVL. Okay? Dito naman sa side na to. Okay? Or sa loop na to. Yung VDS natin class, similar siya dun sa sinosolve natin sa BJT na VCE. Okay? Similar siya. So, eto rin lang yun. So, eto. Yung voltage between the, across the drain and source terminals. So, magki-KVL lang tayo dito. So, yung first step natin dyan would be to solve for VGS, and then solve for ID, and then solve for VDS. So, ganong order class. Kasi, every single value na sinosolve natin dito, kailangan natin sa susunod na step. So, for example, sa step number 1, solve natin si VGS kasi kailangan natin siya dun sa step number 2, which is to solve for ID. And yung ID, para masasagot natin doon or ma-answer natin doon sa step number 2 na ID, gagamitin natin sa third or doon sa VDS natin. Hindi nyo naman masasolve class nang wala yung mga to. Ibig sabihin din class, pagka mali na yung isa or mali ka na sa number 1, mali ka na sa lahat. Okay? So, be careful with that. Let's use some example. Sabi niya dito, ayan, for the circuit below, find VGS, ID, and VDS, given yung ating circuit dito in gate biasing. Okay? So, dito, meron tayong given na 1 mega ohm, RG, and a negative 2, negative 2 volt, supply VGG. And then, ito yung sinasabi ko class sa inyo na dapat given yung IDSS and VP. Kasi kailangan natin yun dun sa Shockley's equation. These are constants. And these are unique dun sa ating JFET. Okay? So, solve natin class. Start tayo sa letter A dun sa VGS muna. Okay? So, para makuha yung VGS, ayan, dun sa lecture class, clear na yun, step by step. Dinefine nyo yung loop na to. Ayan, where VGS is located as loop 1. So, let's perform class KVL at this loop para class makuha natin yung gate source voltage or VGS. Ayan. So, KVL tayo. Ayan. So, negative. Pumasok sa positive. So, this is negative. VGG. Ayan. Minus. Or diretso na natin, no? Diretso na natin. Ayan. Anyway, naka-detail naman yan class sa ating lecture. So, unahin natin sa battery na negative 2. So, that's negative 2 minus, ayan, 1 mega ohm. And 1 mega ohm times, ayan, current to class, no? Kasi resistant siya. So, kailangan natin siya i-multiply sa isang current. Yung current class na dinedefine dito would be IG or the gate current. And then minus VGS. Okay? Yan. Equal to 0. Yan. Nakasunod sa KVL equation. Yan. So, kumana siya, di ba? Remember, yung ating IG laging 0 milliampere. Kaya, etong buong tuklas, 1 mega ohm times IG, 0 na yan. Okay? Matitira na lang, negative 2 minus VGS. Oh my God. Ang gagawin dito, transpose lang natin yung VGS and then makukuha natin yung kanyang value, negative 2 volts. O diba? Ang dali lang. So, yun yung mathematical way. Yan. So, kung memorize yun na 'to, yung lalo na yung sa gate bias. So, halimbawa na-recognize niyo gate bias yung circuit na 'to, yan. O kasi meron akong resistor dito sa aking, um, gate terminal and then meron akong supply VGG dito, gano'n class yung gate bias, okey? So, you can skip this class, yung KVL, and just say VGS is equal to whatever yung supply natin dito sa ating, gate terminal or yung battery na 'to na 2 volts. Okey, puwede yun, 'di ba? Para mas madali ang buhay. May VGS na tayo, maso-solve na natin class yung ID or the drain current. Paano natin gagawin yon? Using Shockley's equation. Shockley's equation. So, Shockley's equation, ID is equal to IDSS, quantity 1 minus VGS over VP squared. Yung IDSS, VP, tignan class sa circuit, ayan yon, 10 milliamperes at saka negative 8 volts. Yung VGS, kakasolve pa lang natin kanina. Okay? So, substitute, ID is equal to, IDSS natin ay 10 milliampere. Okay? And then, quantity 1 minus VGS natin, negative 2 volts over VP natin, negative 8 volts. And then, don't forget square. Common mistake dito sa Shockley's equation, nakakalimutan class yung square dito. Ayan. So, mag-ingat kayo dun class kasi alam ko pagka nagmamadali kayo, ayan, you're on the zone, nawawala, nagkakamali. Cancel negative, cancel volts. Wala na makaka-cancel diyan class. Puwede niyo idire-diretso 'to sa calcu class, but remember this is 10 milliampere. So, kailangan i-specify niyo sa calculator or i-expand ito. This is 10 times 10 raised to negative 3 ampere. Yan. Huwag kayong magkakamali dun class ha. That's a rookie mistake. Yan. So, what is ID in milliamperes? Yan. So, 5.63 milliampere. Ayan. Nakuha ba 5.63? I hope class sumasabay kayo na nagso-solve. Ayan. Ayan, totoo ba yan? Ayan, mukhang nagre-react. Ayan. So, pro tip dito class, so yung mga current na nasa-solve natin dito are in orders of milliamperes. Okay? Pag yung nakuha niyong ID, suggest otherwise, so halimbawa, masyado siyang malaki. Okay? May chance na may mali kayo dito sa ating equation. So, yun nga yung sinabi ko kanina, baka nakalimutan niyo yung milli. Okay? So, nakakamali kayo ng class. Okay? So, mag-iingat. Next letter C, VDS. So, para natin kukunin yung VDS dito, mag-KVL ako class at this loop from 16 volts na source natin sa drain. At tapos pababa. Yun yung loop 2 natin. Maganda sa source. Loop 2. Okay? And then yung pinapahanap na VDS is actually yung voltage na to class between the drain and the source terminal. Okay? Parang VCE lang. So, KVL at loop number 2. Okay? Paano tayo magki-KVL doon? Ayan, 16. Tapos, minus, ayan, 2 kilo ohm. So, para makuha yung voltage drop ng 2 kilo ohm, i-multiply sa current. So, yung current dito class is ID, yung sinolve natin na 5.63 milliamperes minus VDS. And then, may component pa ba sa source terminal? Wala. Kaya, equal na yan sa 0. So, hanggang doon lang. Okay? That means VDS is just equal this 16 minus quantity 2 kilo ohm multiplied by 5.63 milliamperes. Ano sagot? Yan. Tingnan natin yung mga nag-ano, nagre-resign. Yan, madali. So, sabihin niyo na lang class yung or i-chat niyo na lang class, huwag na kayong mag-ano niyo. Si answer, "Sir, wala akong calcu nasa dorm." Sini 4.74. Yan, very good. Tama. 4.74 volts. Final answer. Yan, very good. Yan. Okay, question sa gate bias. Or 0.74. Yan, nice. Wala. Yan. O, example pa. Isa pa tayo example dito, class. So, given daw tayo ng ID equal to 2.15 milliamperes for JFET circuit below, hanapin daw natin VGS and VDS. Yan, o. Baliktad to, di ba? Ito, ano to? Sagutin natin, class. VGS yung pinapasolve dito, class. So, wala tayong given na VGG. Kaya, hindi natin class magagamit dito yung ating KVL. So, kahit mag-KVL ka dyan, class. KVL ka dito, sabihin natin that's loop 1. Okay? Hindi niya magagamit yan. Bakit? Wala namang value ng VGG na naka-indicate. Diba? Sabi lang dyan, negative VGG. Pero ilang volts yun, diba? So, dahil hindi naka-indicate class, hindi natin magagamit yung KVL to solve for VGS. However, we are given an IT or drain current. So, dahil may given tayong drain current class, we can solve for VGS using Shockley's equation. Okay. Bakit? Ayan. Sulat natin ulit, Shockley's equation. ID is equal to IDSS, quantity 1 minus VGS over VP. Yan. Okay? So, meron akong ID, meron akong IDSS na given dito, and then, may VP ako. Bakit? Kasi class, itong VGS off na to, that is also VP. Yan. So, kung nanood kayo class ng totoo, alam niyo yun. Di ba? Dun yun. So, pareho lang yan class, yung VGS off at saka VP. Yung VGS off kasi, yung off doon galing sa pitch off. Okay? And then yung VP, P as in pitch. Pitch off. Diba? So, yung bottom line doon, nasa-solve natin yung VGS kasi, ayan, we all have those values given sa problem na to. Okay? So, sundan natin class yung ginawa nung sa lecture natin. So, substitute lang natin lahat ng given. So, ID natin is 2.15 milliamperes. That's equal daw to IDSS 12 milliampere. Quantity 1 minus VGS is yung unknown over VP negative 4 volts square. Okay? Paano natin isa-solve yung yung VGS? Divide natin both sides muna by 12 milliamperes. Okay? Divide both sides 12 milliamperes. Yan. So, cancel 12 dito sa right side ng equation and milliamperes. So, matitira na lang dito. Ayan, sorry. Pwede natin i-cancel din yung milliampere dito sa left side ng equation. Matitira na lang 2.15 over 12 is equal to quantity 1 minus VGS over negative 4 volts square. Tanggalin natin yung square dito sa left side ng equation by getting square root ng both sides. Yan. So, mangyari dito, yan, square root of 2.15 over 12, that should be 0.5 0.4233. Yan, tama ba? 0.4233 ba yung square root of 215/12? Ayan, paki-check naman class para sure. Ayan, salamat. Ayan. So dito class, sa right side ng equation naman, matatanggal si square. Kasi in square root. So magiging magiging quantity 1 minus VGS over -4 volts na lang. Or actually, pwede na natin tanggalin class yung ating um, parenthesis para mas masaya. Ayan. So, ang gawin natin dito, yung negative VGS over -4, i-transpose natin, and then yung 0.4233, ita-transpose din natin yan. So, ano mangyayari? Si negative VGS over -4 volts magiging VGS over -4 volts. Kung yung tatanggalin yung negative na yun class, hindi yun magiging positive. Yung magiging positive lang, itong negative na to. Ayan, yung binulugan ko. Ayan, yan lang yung magiging positive, no? Tapos, ito magiging 1. Itong 0.4233. Dahil positive siya, tinranspose magiging negative. Ayan, tuloy ko dito class sa taas. Yung VGS ko noon would just be equal to, ayan, cross multiply or multiply natin both sides by -4 para makuha natin yung value ni VGS. Remember, eto class, -4 volts na mamomultiply siya sa buong 1 minus 0.423. So, madidistribute siya. The safest way to do that is i-enclose yung buong to class into parenthesis, yung 1 minus 0.4233 before multiplying it to -4. Cancel, cancel. VGS class would be equal to, or it has to equal, negative 2.31 volts. Nakuha, negative 231. Yan. Okay. So, ano yung importance nun, class? O, tandaan, di ba, yung VGS natin sa gate bias, matching siya dun sa ating VGG. That means, yung VGG na to na negative has to be equal to 2.31 volts. Ibig sabihin, yung voltage ng battery natin should be at least 2.31 for this biasing to work, or for this biasing to have an output of 2.15 milliamperes on the drain. Okay? Yan. So, yun yung essence nun, class. Kung gusto natin, yung ID ko is 2.15 milliamperes, kailangan yung baterya ko dito sa aking gate terminal at least 2.31 volts. Okay? Gets ba? Yan. Nakuha? Yan. Kasi baka hindi nakukuha yung sense ng design. Ayan. Yun yung engineering class, di ba? Ito madalas yung ginagawa sa engineering. Mauuna tayo class dun sa output. Kasi syempre, may gusto tayong certain output, di ba? May certain output tayo na tina-target. Ayan. So, parang magre-reverse engineering tayo, di ba? Sinasabi ng iba, reverse engineering yun. Pero parang yun naman yung true authentic engineering, in my opinion. In my opinion lang naman. Okay? Kasi yun naman lagi, di ba? Yun naman lagi class yung parang yung in real life application. Di ba? O yan, mga nagsasadre ako dyan. Ganun naman sa engineering, ayan. Gulat na gulat kayo. Pwede mag-ship na kayo. Mag-ship. O next, VDS. Ayan, so dating gawin, KVL lang tayo on this loop. Let's say that's loop 2. Ayan. O ayaw mag-ship. Pwede galingan. KVL tayo at loop 2. Ayan. Start tayo sa source dito sa drain, VDD, that's 12, minus, yan, yung RD natin na 1.2 kilo ohm, may voltage drop yan. So, 1.2 kilo ohm multiplied by the current passing through it. Yung nagpa-pass through dyan, class, remember, that is always ID. Yan, RD kasi. So, yung current, edi ID. May given ba tayong ID? Yes. 2.15 milliampere. And then, yung susunod, itong VDS, which is what we are looking for, minus VDS, and that's equal to 0. Transpose VDS, magiging positive, and yung VDS natin nun would be simply equal to 12 minus 1.2 kilo ohm times 2.15 milliampere. So, dapat na makuha yung answer dyan ay 9.42 volts. Nakuha, 9.42. Yan, how about the others? Yan, very good. Question sa gate bias. Yan, any question? How about the others? Walang question. Ayan, kung walang question, thumbs down. Thumbs down kung walang question. Salamat sa response. Next tayo class. Next, self-bias. So kung mapapansin nyo class, yung self-bias dito, pero kamukha lang siya nung sa gate bias, di ba? Meron din tayong RG dito. Ding RG, di ba? Pero kung titingnan nyo class, wala na tayong VGG kasi yung gate natin na-connect na siya dito sa ground. So naka-ground siya class. Eh, di ba sabi ko sa inyo yung ground, 0 volts yan. So wala tayong kahit na voltage class or kahit anong voltage na nilalagay dito sa ating gate terminal. Okay? Pero, yan, meron tayo ditong RS dito sa source terminal natin. So remember, yung RG, 0 volts pa rin yan class. Bakit? Kasi IG is equal to 0 milliampere. So wala yung voltage drop class. Pero, itong RS, dahil wala naman siya class sa ating gate terminal, may voltage yan. Bakit? Kasi yung current class na nagpa-flow kay RS ay IS. Okay? Or the source current. And remember, source current is just equal sa drain current. Ibig sabihin, merong voltage class yung ating RS. And yun yung nagko-contribute class dun sa ating VGS. Okay? Yun yung nagko-contribute nung value ng VGS. So, para nangyayari yun class. Okay? So, KVL tayo class dito sa loop number 1 para makuha natin yung VGS natin. Okay? KVL tayo dyan. So, wala namang kahit anong voltage source dito class. So, let's just start with VGS. Ay, sorry. Dito muna sa RG. This is 0 volts. Ayan. So, VRG or VG na lang. So, wala naman pa ng ibang ano. Ayan. VG natin ay equal sa 0 class. Kasi nga, IG is equal to 0 milliamperes. Yung VG na sinasabi ko dito, voltage ng RG. So, wala na yun. VGS natin is yung hinahanap, ayan, so VGS. So, KVL at loop 1. Ayan. So, VGS and then minus ISRS or yung voltage drop nitong RS natin. ISRS. Sa lecture class, naka-specify dyan na VS. That's just also ISRS. So, ito lang din yung class. Okay? Ayan. Equal to 0. Okay? Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, makukuha ko yung VGS ko class, that is simply equal to IS multiplied by RS. And I can find class yung value ng IS by first finding ID. Okay? Ayan. So, the controlling gate to source voltage is now determined by the voltage across the resistor RS introduced in the source leg of the configuration. Yung RS na class yung nagko-contribute ng ating VGS sa self-bias. Unlike class dun sa gate bias natin na VGG, yung parang nagko-control dun sa ating VGS. Yan. With this RS must be carefully chosen to provide a stable voltage for our JFET. Now, normally, yan, sa So normally, RS is chosen to be a value that causes ID to be um, one half the uh, IDSS. To do this, VGS must be set equal to approximately one-fourth the value of VGS of. Yung sinasabi niya dito class is just a rough approximation, pero magagamit pa rin natin yun. Okay? Remember that the self-bias configuration eliminates the need for two DC supplies. Kasi kung mapapansin nyo dito class, isa lang yung DC supply natin, yung VDD lang. Okay? So unlike kanina sa gate bias na may VDD at VGH. So ito, mas favorable siya depending on specific applications because isa lang yung ginagamit niyang DC supply. Okay? So ito yung class. And then, ito yung rough estimation class ng ating magiging uh, ID and VGS. Okay, so kung halimbawa may VGS na tayo class, we can actually solve for our um, RS. Kasi ito yung pinaka-crucial class na part ng ating bias seed. Okay? Kasi kailangan natin malaman class kung ano yung magiging value dapat ng RS natin sa bias. Okay? Yan. Tama ba yung signs ko kanina? Parang mali. EGS, IRS, IDRS. Yan. So, ito class, pwede natin igawing IDRS. Yan. Okay, mali ito class. Negative pala dapat yung VGS kasi pumasok sa positive. Ayan. Okay na siya. Yan. Negative VGS. Okay? So, pareho lang yan class. Na yung ginamit dito class, ISRS. Kasi ID is simply equal to IS. Okay? So, pwede kong gawin dito class na problem is, bibigyan ko kayo ng value ng ID and, I'm sorry, ng IDSS and VGSO. So, using these approximations, you can find yung ID and VGS no circuit na yun. And then using using the VGS and ID, pwede nyo ma-solve yung RS natin. Okay? Actually, yun yung example number 1. Okay? Ayan. Pero kung ayaw nyo class na mano-mano yun, ayan, so merong formula dito na nakalagay sa lecture that simply highlights class yung RS using the VGS of and IDSS values. VP lang din to class, so pareho lang yun. This is negative VP over 2 IDSS. Now, this is better. Bakit? Kasi di ba yung VP at saka IDSS, nakalitaw na siya automatically doon sa ating problem. So, isa-substitute na lang natin and then malalaman na natin kung ano yung RS na gagamitin. Galing, di ba? Ganun lang yun. Yan. So, dahil madali lang siya, isa lang ang example natin dito. Okay, so for the circuit below, hanapin daw natin yung RS. Ayan. So you can use class yung formula na sinabi ko sa inyo kanina. RS is equal to negative VP or VGS off over 2 IDSS. Ayan. So magiging negative, substitute lang natin, negative VP. So yung VP natin dito is negative 4, pareho lang yan. Negative 4 volts over 2 times IDSS daw natin ay 10 milliamperes. So, cancel. Wala akong maka-cancel dito class. Ayan. So, dire-diretso lang sa calc. Ayan. So, this is volts over ampere. Kaya, ohm class ang makukuha nyo dyan. So, ano sagot? Negative 4 over 20. Pero milliampere. Ayan. So, 0.002. Ayan. Anong answer? Check natin kung nagsasolve talaga. Answer 200, ayan, very good. 200 ohms. Okay? Ayan, 200 yun kasi ano 'to, milli, yan. So, madi-divide plus into a very small number yung +4 kaya yung ating sagot dito ay malaki. O yun na yun, 'di ba? Galing, 'di ba? Pero kung gusto niyong or puwede class yung problem na 'to, ipahanap niyo yung, ID natin at saka VGS. So dahil yung RS na 'to is just an approximation, puwede din natin class gawin na approximation na lang din yung ID at saka VGS natin. So gamitin natin yung approximation, sabi niya ID is approximately equal to half of IDSS. So that is ID is equal to 10 milliampere over. So this is just 5 milliamperes. And then, kung VGS, ayan, sabi niya doon, yung VGS natin is roughly a quarter or one-fourth daw ng ating VGS. So VGS is equal to -4 volts over 4. So VGS natin is equal to -1 volts. Okay, hindi ko siya binox dito kasi hindi naman siya pinapahanap ni problem. But, if pinapahanap siya ng problem class, ayan, ah, kailangan i-box niyo siya class. Okay? Question sa self-bias? Anyone? How about the others? Ayan, question? Ay, wala daw. Oh, moving on. Ayan. Dito na tayo sa last biasing natin for this lesson for junction field effect transistors. Voltage divider bias. Ang di mawala-walang voltage divider. Yan. So, halos lahat ng biasing, di ba, may voltage divider version. So, dito din class sa ating um, junction field effect transistor, meron pa rin voltage divider bias. So ayan, very famous voltage divider rule. In this case, sino-solve natin class yung magiging VG natin. Yung VG na yon would be the voltage of this one class, yung ating R2. Now in this part class, hindi na zero class yung nagiging current dito kay uh, sorry, yung current pala natin na IG is only in this part. So diyan lang siya nagsi-zero class. No? The problem is dahil nagka-voltage divider tayo class, so yung R2 natin, nagkaroon siya ng connection kay VD, which is providing class current. Okay? So imagine niyo ayan, may current na galing kay VD. So syempre pupunta yan dito class dahil walang dino-draw na current class yung IG natin o diretso yun diyan. Kaya ma-apply natin yung voltage divider. Naka-series sila kumbaga, 'di ba? Ayan. So kuha-kuha niya lahat ng current class dito. So nagkakaroon ng voltage class dito sa voltage divider yung ating R. Okay? Don't forget that. Baka zero yan class, voltage divider to. Okay? So, applicable lang yung zero, yung resistor dito sa bandang side na to ng circuit natin when it's gate bias and self-bias. Dito sa voltage divider, merong voltage yan. Since the gate source junction has extremely high resistance, the R1 and R2 voltage divider is practically unloaded. Ibig sabihin class, walang ah, walang component from which kumukuha ng voltage yung ah, R1 and R. So maka-calculate na natin yon using this formula shown in the slide. VG is equal to VDD quantity R2 over R1 plus R. Kung magka-KVL daw tayo dito sa loop na to class, so we can find na yung KVL at that loop number 1. So kung gagawin ko class yung ating equation doon, that's gonna be VG minus VGS minus VS. That's equal to 0. Saan galing yung mga yun, class? Itong VG natin, so negative, positive. And then, N-channel to, so positive, negative. VGS, and then VS. Okay? Minus, minus, minus. Tapos positive to, tama. Yes, positive, negative. Okay? So, yan yung resulting KVL natin, class. So, may value ako ng VG, VGS, yung sinasolve natin. And then VS, class, we can solve that by expanding VS as IS, RS. But you have to remember that IS is just equal to the drain current, ID. So, VG minus VGS minus ID, RS, then itong equation natin ng KVL. For this, bias, voltage divider bias. Okay? So, pagka ganun yung case, class, masasolve natin yung VG using this. Okay? And then, pwedeng ibigay ni problem yung VGS. Okay? And then, yung RS, of course, given siya sa ating circuit. And then, masasolve natin yung ID natin or drain current. And then, otherwise, or yung ibang pwedeng ipasolve, mamaya na sa ibang example. Okay? I don't think may Shockley's equation dito, but if ever, we can just easily call onto it. Example tayo dito, class. I just have a couple. Malapit na tayo matapos, class. If a VG is equal negative 1.87, what will be the value of ID in the circuit below? Yan. O, paano natin isa-solve to? Yan. So, unahin daw natin dito, isolve muna yung value ni R2 or yung voltage ng ating 270 kilo ohm resistor. Medyo malaki siya, class. Okay? So, let's say this is VG, positive, negative. So, solve natin yon, KVL tayo dun sa loop kung nasaan yung VG. So, sa loop na to, class, let's name that as loop 1. Okay? So, KVL tayo at loop number 1. Ay, sorry, hindi muna tayo mag-KVL pala. Voltage divider rule muna. May KVL. VD solving for VG. That's gonna be VDD quantity R2 over R1 plus R2. Substitute VDD 16 multiplied by 270 kilo ohm over R1 2.1 mega ohm plus 270 kilo ohm. So, tandaan, class, i-expand nyo yung mga prefixes dito. So, kapag may kilo yan, dapat sa calculator may kasamang times 10 raised to 3. Kapag naman mega, dapat may kasama yung value natin na times 10 raised to 6. Yan. Pag hindi nyo yan sinama sa calculator, magkakamali kayo, class. So, dapat ang makuha yung VG dyan ay 1.83 volts. Ayan, nakuha ba yung 1.83 volts? Ayan, very good. Ayan, remember yung na-solve natin dito na VG kasi gagamitin natin yon para mahanap si ID. Paano magki-KVL tayo, class, at loop 1. Okay, 1.82 yung nakuha ni James. Ayan, okay na yan, malapit naman. Okay? KVL tayo, class, at loop 1. So, VG minus, ayan, VGS. So, VGS natin minus yung voltage drop nitong RS. So, that's gonna be IS RS. Meron tayong VG, meron tayong VGS. Yung IS natin dito, class, remember, that is also equal sa ID, which is yung pinapahanap ni problem. So, pwede natin siyang i-write mamaya na ID. And then, RS natin is given as 1.5 kilo ohm. So, substitute lang natin and palitan natin yung dapat palitan. VG natin is 1.83 volts minus VGS daw natin has to be negative 1.8. So, quantity, ayan, lagay tayong parenthesis class kasi negative siya. 1.8 volts. Minus, yung IS gawin ko ng ID kasi equal lang sila for JFETs and then RS is 1.5 kilo ohm. So tuloy natin sa taas kasi masikip na. So solving for ID, i-isolate ko lang class. So itatranspose ko, ayan, sorry, equal to 0 to class. Transpose. So ID, magiging positive. ID quantity 1.5 kilo ohm. That's equal to 1.83 volts. Ito, negative times negative plus 1.8 volts magiging positive 1.8 volts. Okay? So, to solve for ID, I simply divide both sides by 1.5 kilo ohms. So, cancel 1.5 kilo ohms sa left side ng equation. And we can now have the value of ID. So, what is the value of ID in milliamperes? Ayan. O, isolve nyo class kasi baka mali yung sa lecture natin. 2.40. Ayan. Yung nakuha ng iba, yung 2.42. Ayan. Very good. Question sa number 1. Magtanong lang kayo class kasi last example na lang tayo. Kasi pag tinapos ko na, wala nang balikan to. Ayan. Any question? Ayan, wala naman. O, di wala daw. Sige, proceed tayo class with our last example of the day. Ayan. So sabi niya dito, bias daw na tayo ng isang JFET using the voltage divider technique such that VGS is equal to -1 and ID is equal to 5 milliamperes if yung R1 daw natin is 390 kilo ohm, R2 is 100 kilo ohm, VD is 10 volts, and then yung RS natin ay 800 ohms. Now typically, ganito class ipe-present yung problem na 'to. So, wala kahit anong circuit. Bakit? Kasi meron siya class na naka-indicate na values for R1, R2, and RS. Okay? And then, sinabi din dito class sa problem na voltage divider yung biasing technique. Okay? So, kapag ganun yung sinabi class na biasing technique for a JFET, so syempre, may JFET ka dyan na ido-drawing. Ayan. O tapos may voltage divider ka na naka-attach kay gate terminal. Okay? So, voltage divider, ibig sabihin dalawang resistor yon in series. Tapos yung gitna nila, yun yung naka-connect kay gate terminal. So, this is grounded. And then, meron din ditong value ng RS. That means, merong resistor class sa source terminal natin, dito sa ilalim. Okay? So, meron diyang RD panigurado, pero kung mapapansin niyo walang binigay na value ni RD, 'di ba? Walang binigay. Meron din siyang binigay class na VD, okey? Pero hindi 'yun yung supply natin dito class. Yung VD, that is the drain voltage. That is yung voltage class, ayan, sa drain terminal, across the drain terminal and ground. So, ito 'yun. VD is equal daw sa 10 volts. So magpapalit to class, hindi yan yung supply natin pag sinabing VD. Kung mapapansin ninyo, pagka supply class yung voltage, dumodoble yung letter sa subscript. 'Di ba? Kanina sa gate bias, kung mapapansin nyo, yung source natin doon or DC supply, VGG, dumodoble siya, 'di ba? Ayan. So kapagka dumodoble class yung subscript na letter dun sa voltage, that means supply voltage yun. Eh dito class, dun sa problem, hindi naman siya dumodoble, di ba? So hindi yan voltage supply. Ah, voltage 'yan nung drain terminal, okey? And then yung, ah, eto naka-connect lang diyan. So eto na, 'di ba, from those few words, nagawa ko yung circuit na 'to, 'di ba? Actually di pa yun kumpleto kasi may R1 and R2 values 'yan. So if you want, you can specify para hindi kayo malito class when you are solving. So RS natin is 800 ohms, R2 is 100 kilo ohm, and then R1 is 390 kilo ohm. Okay? So ano yung nawawala? Yung resistor ko sa drain terminal. And hindi kompleto class yung kahit anong biasing natin hangga't may isang nawawalang value. Kailangan class lahat ng resistor may values yan. So kung sinabi niya dito na kailangan kong i-bias yung isang certain JFET using voltage divider and nagbigay siya ng cacophony of values and special resistances, kung may isang kulang doon, that means yun yung kailangan nating i-solve. Okay? In this case, yung solve natin is yung VDD and then yung ating RD. Because those are very crucial values class dun sa magiging drain current natin. Okay? So, remember, yung first step natin dito class is hanapin daw natin yung value ni VG or yung voltage class ni 100 kilo ohm. Now, tandaan, wala tayong VDD, so hindi natin class magagamit yung voltage divider rule. Sad, di ba? Hindi natin magagamit. Okay? So, ang magagamit lang natin dito class is magki-KVL lang tayo dito class. Okay? Sa loop 1 para ma-solve daw natin yung VG. For this example, yung first step natin would be KVL at loop 1. So, KVL tayo dun class. Let's see what we can do. So, remember, yung KVL natin doon is always VG minus VGS minus VS. Okay? Pwede natin itong i-expand class, no? Pero yung ginawa niya dito would be, yan, in-expand niya yung VGS tapos tinranspose niya class yung mga negative values. So, in-isolate niya yung VG kasi yun yung sinosolve natin class. Okay? So, VGS, magiging positive kasi tinranspose. And then plus VS, which is ISRS. Okay? Yan. O, ang tanong, may value ba lahat ng to? May VGS tayo na given class. Yan. Negative 1 volt. So, substitute natin hanggat merong ah, given, di ba? Huwag na tayong lagyan kasi wala pa lang ano. So, negative 1 volt plus, may value ba tayo ng IS class dito sa ating binigay na problem? Meron. Ayan, may nakita ba kayong IS dyan? O yung ID daw, okay. O yung ID, yung IS kasi sa JFET, ID is equal to IS. Galing. So, substitute natin 5 milliampere. Quantity 5 milliampere. Lagay tayo parenthesis kasi may RS tayong i-multiply. RS is 800 ohms. Ayan, masasolve pala natin class yung VG. So, dapat na makuha niyo dyan na VG ay 3 volts. Siya. So, 800 times 5 milliampere ay 4. Ay, hindi pala yun ibabox kasi hindi yung pinapahanap. Hindi siya importante. Ayan. Okay, ay importante pala siya pero hindi yun yung pinapahanap. Okay? Ayan, sorry. Ayan. O, next step natin class, may VG na tayo, di ba? So, malaking bagay na yun class. Bagay, bagay. So, yung next natin solve dito class, yung VDD. Ayan. Para solve yung VDD, gamit daw yung ating VDR. VDR daw tayo. Ayan. So, remember, yung VDR natin, ginagamit natin yan, di ba, para ma-solve yung value ng VG natin. But, meron na tayong na-solve na VG dun sa step number 1 natin. O kaya magagamit natin ngayon yung VDR natin para i-solve yung VDD natin. Kasi kung titignan niyo class, yung VG may na-solve na tayo diyan, 'di ba? Yan. Tas yung R2 dito, given yan class, 100 kilo ohm. Tas yung R1, given din yan, 390 kilo ohm. So matitira na lang VDD, masa-solve natin 'to. Substitute natin, that's 3 volts yung VG natin. VDD, unknown yan kaya ire-write lang natin. Okay? Quantity, R2 natin is 100 kilo ohms. 100 kilo ohms over R1 natin ay 390 kilo ohms plus 100 kilo ohm. So, paano natin i-isolate yan? So, pwede natin i-divide both sides by this one class. Yung naka-multiply na buo kay VDD. Hindi nakasya. Ayan. Okay? So, sabihin na natin ganyan. So, VDD, sige na nga, i-write ko na lahat. Ayan. 3 volts. VDD quantity 100 kilo ohm over 390 kilo ohm plus 100 kilo ohms. Ayan. Divide natin both sides by yung quantity na to naka-multiply. So, kayong bahala, pwedeng i-solve nyo muna to class sa CalQ para hindi mahaba yung tina-type ninyo. Otherwise, as is na lang. 100 kilo ohm over 390 kilo ohm plus 100 kilo ohm. Yan. Cancel, cancel. So, dapat yung makuha nyong VDD dyan must be equal to 14.7 volts. Nakuha ba? 14.7 volts? Okay. Final answer. Kasi kailangan natin yan dito sa ating circuit diagram. Kasi yan yung may malaking influence class sa ating bias. Di ba? Ang galing. O, di ba tayo tapos kasi kailangan pa natin i-solve yung RD. Madali na lang yun class. Kailangan na lang nating mag-KVL dito. And what makes our life easier here sa ating KVL is the fact na meron ng nakabigay class na VD. So remember, di ba, kapag ganyan yung case, that means yung uh, VD na to, yan na yung voltage class na pinagsamang VDS at saka yung voltage nitong RS which is VS. Kaya sa KVL class, hindi ko na kailangan isama si VDS at saka si VS kasi yung total nun, yun na yung VD natin. Okay? So remember, kapag ganyan, VD, that means lahat ng voltage dun sa baba niya. O yung pinag-add-add. So, dadali yung buhay natin, class. Kasi kung mag-KVL ako, to solve for RD, sorry, 2 yun. To solve for RD, that's just gonna be VDD minus IDRD minus 10. O, diba? Ang galing. Yun na yun. Okay? And then, meron akong value ng ID given. And then, yung ID, kakasolve lang, VDD, kakasolve lang natin, 14.7. Diba? So, substitute lang natin, 14.7 volts minus ID natin is 5 milliampere multiplied by RD minus 10 is equal to 0. Transpose natin yung 14.7 at saka negative 10. I'm sorry, hindi na yun. Kasi mag-iba pa yung sign ng lahat. Ito ang buong ano na lang pala. 5 milliamperes times RD since negative siya. So kung itatranspose natin yung class, pagbalik ta rin ko lang, no? Ayan, magiging 5 milliampere, positive na siya, multiplied by RD, and then, as is lang yung naiwan. 14.7 minus 10. Now, to solve for RD, just divide both sides by 5 milliamperes. Cancel, cancel. So, dapat yung makuha niyong RD diyan is 940 ohms. Nakuha, 940. How about the others? Nakuha ba? Ay, hindi nakuha ni ayun, nakuha daw. Yan. Question sa sorry, sa self tuloy. Question class sa voltage divider, biasing, or kahit anong part class ng discussion natin today. Question, wala. So, that's it class. So, we are done sa ating lecture number 6.